Hello everyone, welcome to Tia Podcast. Today we are going to do an episode on Friends.
Okay.
This episode is actually kind of inspired by this thing that I saw on TikTok. So these two women went on this Australia radio talk show, and so one of them is getting married. 3 weeks later, she's gonna get married in 3 weeks, and her bridesmaid tells her on the radio live that she will not be attending her wedding because she is going to a Taylor Swift concert.
And she bought the tickets in December.
Yeah, so that was actually way before,
She
way
had 2 months-
after,
she had 2 months
after
behind.
she knew about her friend's wedding. So obviously the bride was furious. Like the bride said that ever since Taylor Swift's concert dates came
yes,
out,
people
people have been dropping out. And she's been actually complaining to this bridesmaid. So this just happened recently, like last week, right?
Yeah, because February are the wedding.
Yeah. So this bridesmaid, right, has been worried about how to tell her friend since December when she bought the tickets. And even when the bride brought her bridesmaid's dress shopping, she didn't say anything. Yeah, so the bride, obviously very angry because she's like, 3 weeks in and then you're telling me now.
Oh no, she's a maid of honor, right?
And no, I read online, I just
Bridesmaid.
said she's just a bridesmaid. But according to the
very, very
person,
close
a
friends?
best friend.
Oh,
She's a best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually I was quite shocked when I was reading the comments because people were actually divided. Okay, I would say most people still supported the bride, like how can a friend do this to you? But there are some people who actually say like, I would have gone for the Taylor Swift concert too.
No, because I saw the reason why they said it. They say because friendships can end, but Taylor Swift Eras tour is once in a lifetime.
That's damn bullshit. Like I thought that was the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, if I'm the bridesmaid, I won't. Like, if it's a best friend. But if I'm the wedding guest, right? Like, if it's not someone that I'm close to, I will consider.
I can't think of a single artist, right? Like a single person in this world that I would be like, oh, I'd rather go for their concert than go for my friend's wedding.
Not close friend?
Okay, not close friend. Assuming that I accepted the invite, right? I can't think of why I wouldn't go. Because if it's not my close friend, if it's not my good friend, I wouldn't have accepted it anyway. Whether or not Taylor Swift is coming.
Okay, not I don't mean like acquaintance, just like okay-ish friend.
I wouldn't. I'd rather go for the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but someone told her to swap the tickets for another day.
Yeah, that's the thing that I cannot understand. Like, there are so many
So
days.
I don't know whether she tried to do that or not. Maybe she tried. That's why she waited for so long to tell the friend.
Whether or not she swapped, but still, to do such a thing to your friend,
And
I think that's a very, very, like, horrific thing to do. And I just feel like people just don't get their priorities right.
No, and the friend paid already for the bridesmaid dress.
I don't like Taylor Swift that much anyway.
But she does, like...
Yeah, she does. I mean, I'm just saying for myself. That's why I was just thinking, like, who in this world would I skip someone's wedding to go and see?
Uh-huh.
And I think the people who say like, oh, the Eras tour is like once in a lifetime, but like your friend's wedding, friendships come and go. Like, I think then there's a very good reason why your friendships cannot last. Like, if you have this type of attitude towards your friends, honestly. Well, like, I think it's
Okay,
true.
but if that's your friend, right? Will you ever forgive your friend?
No, I won't. I
Okay.
really won't. I will be like, I think that's like super, super selfish.
No, even if she told you, like, before you paid for her dress, everything. She told you at the start.
Yeah, actually, I will still, I don't think, at most I would be okay with them, but I would not be a
Not a
close
best friend
anymore.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know, because you're a fangirl, but I
Uh-huh.
personally find it very funny that people really take celebrities so seriously.
Okay.
Because I really find like these celebrities, right? Taylor Swift will never, unlikely like, okay, maybe after she hear the radio show, she come and make you her best friend. But it's very unlikely that celebrities will ever acknowledge you, acknowledge your presence as a person, unless you also become a celebrity. It's very unlikely. But people treat them like they're gods, which I cannot understand. Like, just see her on YouTube, and the point that the Eras
No.
tour is like once in a
Just-
lifetime.
Listening to music on YouTube and the concert, right? is different. The sound, just the audio alone is entirely
Okay,
different.
maybe I need to go. I need to go for
Yeah,
a concert.
I'm not even talking about like seeing the celebrity you like, but just the sound effects alone, right, is totally different.
Doesn't Taylor Swift have... Hasn't Taylor Swift been for like multiple tours though?
This era's tour is like she's singing all her songs from all the albums.
The previous tours were not.
I don't remember what she did for the previous tour, but this one she's singing all the songs from all her albums. That's what people saying it's a once in a lifetime thing.
Okay.
And it's like I heard it's like 3-4 hours long.
So while researching for this, you were saying like weddings end a lot of friendships.
Yeah. It's always the bridesmaid and the bride.
Yeah, so
Like they were best friends, then over the wedding, either like the bride became a bridezilla, or like the bridesmaid did something that the bride didn't agree with, then just...
yeah, I guess so. So when you said that, then I was thinking, cause I think I said one of my previous episodes also, or one of the previous episodes, that one of my bridesmaids also we stopped being friends after... No, not after. Before my wedding, we stopped being friends.
But it's not because of your wedding. Not because of the
It's
planning
not
of the
because
wedding.
of the plan. No, I think the planning of the wedding was one of the things. Okay, so I think one of the things that this my ex bridesmaid said was that because she was supposed to do like the decor, and she offered lah. Okay, I didn't ask her to do. She offered to do because the decor is actually very expensive. And then she was saying like, oh, you know, I like put in so much effort for you. I put in way more effort for you than you've ever done for me, all that kind of stuff. I thought that was firstly untrue because we did pay for like... I mean, it's not like she always buy or pay for things for me and then I never reciprocate. But yeah, then another one is like, you offer to do, and I obviously cannot do this scale of things. It's like decor, you need like decor is very large scale, so I couldn't do. And then like when she said that, I was kind of like, then if you're gonna be so petty over it, then why do you offer in the first place? You know, it's like, then just don't offer lah. Why you gonna offer? Then after that get upset that you are doing so much. It's not that I was not appreciative, but it's like then I just like what? So I think it's like expectations a lot of times. I think during wedding your true friend come out.
No, the thing is maybe they are good friends, right? Because they haven't seen each other under very stressful situations. So when under this type of situations, like, all the ugly sides come out. Then you realize like it's not... I wouldn't say you will realize what kind of a person your friend is, but more like you didn't expect it.
I think that's true. Because during wedding planning, right, there's a lot more expectations also than normal. So things like planning for the bachelorette party. Okay, so if let's say you have a wedding and then you were expecting like a bachelorette party, I don't know, will you expect a bachelorette party? But let's say you're expecting a bachelorette party, right?
My dream wedding is no wedding.
Okay, so if let's say you're expecting a bachelorette party, and then your friends, your people who you thought were your best friends didn't bother to plan anything, I think then you also have the sense of kind of like a bit sian, or then you'll be
like did I tell my friends to plan the bachelorette party?
Okay, let's say if you did say and then it turns out very disappointing, or your friends didn't put in as much effort as you like them to, will you be very salty about that?
Okay, what is a bad party? Like what would you describe as a party that
okay,
is
like a
not enough effort?
very simple. They just didn't plan anything until the day itself. Then they're like, okay, let's see what we can do.
We just eat at a restaurant.
Yeah, we can just eat at a restaurant. Or like you are at you just go eat at Clarke Quay, then drop by Zoom. And then you're kind of like, but I'm already like 28 years old, like I don't like to go to Zoom. You know that kind of thing. Or you're not even that type of clubber person. Then they just like, because cannot think of anything already. Too last minute. Okay, let's just go Zoom. That kind of low effort.
I feel like my friends don't do that.
That's the thing. During weddings, you don't know. You don't expect. Then suddenly this kind of thing, they just get thrown your way. Then you're kind of like, hey, I always thought that you were my good friend. I always thought you knew me better than this, or I thought you cared about my wedding more than this, and then you go and like do these type of things.
Okay, I cannot relate. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay, I cannot relate also because that never happened to me. But
Yeah.
I really think that if it did happen, I would be very disappointed because I think generally, for me, as a friend, right, I really try to I prioritize my friendships a lot. So I really try to put in effort and make sure that my relationships are doing well. So if something like this happen, right, and then I really think like, I think you think about like, do I really mean so little to my friends, or is this friendship like just like that? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, but will you confront your friend?
Okay, so
Because I don't know. Because let's say the bachelorette party, right, is they're paying for it. So I don't know. I don't think I will confront them, even though it's a sucky party. You know.
I would not also.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not confront them. But I think after the wedding, I would not contact them. I would not.
Ew.
I would not. Maybe it's not cut off contact, but I would not put in as much effort as I do
Okay.
previously. So I think for me, right, like with my friends, I'm always the one that initiates the meetups, and I don't like to be the one to initiate the meetup. But at the same time, I like to be the one who initiate the meetup. Okay, I read it sound very contradicting, but okay, so yeah, because I don't like. I mean, every time being the one to initiate, then you kind of feel like, yeah, why is it like always? It feels very one-sided, and I don't know. Sometimes maybe that is just my perception, because I think among all my friends, I'm a very extroverted person, and I like to be around friends more than a lot of my friends like to be around friends in general.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so that's one thing. But another thing is, sometimes I'm very busy or I don't want to go out, and I don't really want people to contact me to go out. So it's like I want people to show me, but at the same time, I don't want people to show me, that kind of thing. But that's a problem for me to deal myself. But I think my point is that I would be quite sad, like, and I would really cut down on like the contact. So
I feel like I'd be disappointed, right, if I went all out for their bachelorette party.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they gave me a shitty party. Then I think I will be disappointed.
Will you cut them off?
I don't know.
So recently I met up with my friend group, and then one of the guys, right, he said that actually the group of people that I am close to always depends on like my season in life. So if like now I'm like working, then I tend to be closer to like this group of people. Like my work people, if I'm like in uni, I tend to be closer to my friends. Then I say, you know why? It's because you cannot be bothered to initiate. You cannot be bothered to meet.
Actually, I think in a way he's really relatable.
He doesn't, because I asked him, because I say like, you always don't jio people, only must wait for people to come and jio you. Then he said, yeah, that's why I always like that lah. Then I think it's relatable to some extent, but I would say that the people who I consider close friends now have been close friends to me for years, not just because like, for us, like, we just because we go to church together, then we stop going to church, then like after that I'm like, hey, this person is I like not close anymore, or something like that. Like I wouldn't not do that, but I wouldn't say that. Like I will really try and like, okay, let's just try and like, maintain the friendship all the way until we die or something, you know, or like, yeah, I feel quite sad if like we're only close because of circumstances. Then after that, it just dies off. Of course, you cannot be as close as before lah. I mean, like when you need to see that person every day, you will never be that close ever again. But to after that suddenly be like, oh, you just go like half a year, you never even talk or anything. I will feel like that's really quite sad.
No, because I have friends that are like that. Or maybe I'm that friend. Yeah, so okay, I don't know whether they are watching this. So okay, I can tell you which friends is it. So I try not to meet them so often because I realize that we got nothing to talk about. Like we are in different phases of life. So like every time they talk about their stuff, right? The three of them are like, oh shit, I see a number. They are in the same phase of life, so they got a lot of things to talk about. So when I go out with them, I really have nothing to talk about. And not too long ago, I had dinner with them. Then at the start, it was so awkward because they didn't know what to say. Then after that, they asked me like, "Are you seeing someone?" Then I said yes, right? Then suddenly they have a lot of things to talk. So I don't know. Like, I feel like some friends are just meant to be there for certain phases of your life.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, certain phases of your life, but like say, like, some friends are not. I have some friends that I'm
Okay,
close
but
to
they
at
put
certain
in the
phases. I have
effort.
close friends for other, like, that are more long-term relationships.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Of course, you're not going to be friends with everyone, like from your secondary school class all the way until now. Like you won't be friends with everyone, but like that one or two or three close friends that continue the friendship continues and you continue to be with each other in each other's lives. Okay, so
The ready
we are
one?
going to conclude this episode with a little bit of Am I the Asshole to just
Okay,
sum up our
there's
experience.
one friends that want to see you thrive. Okay, so I read out the story. Okay, I know from the outside, my marriage looks kind of dubious. At least the start of it does. I, female 36, met my husband, male 45, when I was 21 and he was 31. So like the age get a bit sus to some people.
10 years, okay.
He had just arrived in my country and started working as head chef at the restaurant where I was a waitress. We flirted heavily and had some great conversations about things I couldn't really talk to my peers about, like religion used as a political tool, cultural differences across. Okay. Basically, she's saying that they had a lot of common topics.
Okay.
So, and she made the first move, but then he didn't make the first move because he felt that the age difference might be inappropriate. So, and as all couples do, we had ups and downs. And the ups are like the children they have, and then downs mainly discovering the brain tumor that she has. Okay. So, okay, to make up for the wife having the lower income, the husband works a lot. And then he changed career and is now working in a very demanding field in another city, which means he's staying at a hotel from Sunday to Thursday, working 12 to 13-hour shifts. And it's tough for her without him there, but she can manage. Okay, then her friend's husband is a POS, piece of shit.
Okay.
He has cheated on her multiple times in the 4 years they've been together, and he does nothing around the house, and she rarely gets up because he refuses to do childcare. She has left him many times but keeps going back for reasons unknown. She does love to complain about him though, and is frustrated that I don't complain about my husband. Okay, so last weekend she kept digging into things, calling him a cradle robber, insinuating that he was grooming and abusing me because I was so young when we met. Because I'm disabled, but the last job was her accusing him of cheating on me when he's away from home. Yeah. So I lost it a bit and told her that just because her husband and her marriage sucks, she doesn't get to talk shit about mine to make herself feel better, and that if she hates her marriage, she should just end it instead of using it as bitching materials. Yeah, basically just that.
Oh, okay.
And they're not talking to each other anymore.
Yeah, why would the OP talk to her friend?
No, it's a friend don't want to talk to the OP.
Oh, that's the ending.
Yeah, that's the ending.
Why? Just don't talk to the friend then.
No, but I think the main point is that like this friend is just not happy for her lor. Just cannot be happy for her lor.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I really think that some people, if their life is bad, everybody has to have like a sad life. Which I think at some points of my life I get it. Like I get it. It's very difficult to be happy for people when you are in a very
but you don't
bad
have
situation.
to be happy for. She didn't have to bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, like, why she is not happy for her, but you still cannot say this type of things.
Okay,
I'm not saying that this friend is right. Okay, so that is the end for this episode. Let us know if you have
Fake friends.
Okay, let us know if you have a lot of fake friends in your
We're
life.
here for the tea.
Actually, now that we are like older, right? this year we are 27.
Okay.
I think
Thanks for the reminder.
Okay, you're welcome. I feel like we have less and less fake friends.
And friends.
I don't feel like I have less friends. I feel like I have less fake friends.
Okay.
I think the point in my life that I had the least friends was poly. Poly and uni, and it only went uphill from there. So it's all good.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, and we will see you next time. Bye.